Hi, what are we learning this week? Well, in our Lent devotional, we're learning about Jesus teaching at the temple when he was only 12 years old. And in our Sunday school lesson, we are learning about Jesus teaching the story of the Good Samaritan as an adult. Jesus was teaching his entire life. And the main thing he taught us over and over again is that we need to love and care for one another. Jesus was once asked, what is the greatest commandment? They were trying to be tricky and see if he'd just pick one. But he said, the greatest commandment is you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your being, and with all your mind. This is the first greatest commandment. And the second is like it. You must love your neighbor as you love yourself. But who is our neighbor? Okay, well, there are neighbors who live around us, and then they have neighbors too, so they're kind of our neighbors. And then those neighbors have neighbors, and then that kind of fills out the city, so that gives everybody in the city. And then that city is neighbor of other cities like Deming, and well, get a little further, there's El Paso.
But they're in another state, so our state is a neighbor to that state, and we've got other states like Colorado and Arizona, and then they've got neighbors, and then that becomes a whole country, and so our country's neighbor to Canada and Mexico, and then that becomes North America, and then we've got continents, and continents are neighbors to continents.
And holy cow, the whole world is our neighborhood. Is that what Jesus meant? Really? Did he really mean that? Yes. Yes. Really. Everybody. No matter where you're from, what language you speak, how you dress, how you vote, how you love, we are all children of God. Every person who has ever been born is a child of God. And who taught us that? Well, it starts with a baby who became a 12-year-old who taught adults that God wants us to stop hating each other and to love and care for each other instead. He was just a kid then. I mean, he was Jesus, but he was a kid teaching adults. That means you can be a teacher too. You're young, the future is yours, and you can teach adults in the world that we are all children of God, that hate destroys us, but love makes us neighbors. So start teaching. Well, you can have lunch first. You're going to need to keep up your strength for this. I'll see you next week. Bye.